As we finish off the Monday edition of the program, man, I just want to hit you guys with a thought that I kind of began the show with earlier this morning, which is, I don't know about you, but I am absolutely ecstatic about the idea of sports coming roaring back, because it's taken a long time for us to get there. Since Rudy Gobert tested positive, the NBA shut down, college basketball, the NHL, didn't get the NCAA tournament, all throughout the summer so far. It has been, as all of you know, a year unlike any others, right? 2020 has been a year the likes of which we have not seen in a very, very long time. But I don't know that everybody out there really has got a firm grip on how quickly sports are going to come roaring back. Now, I know a lot of you out there, we had crowded NASCAR events. We had UFC, Fight Island going on like crazy. We got the PGA, which seems to have gotten things back into somewhat of a normal swing of things in the PGA. If you're a boxing fan, there's been boxing going on, I believe. I'm not a huge boxing fan, but I believe they started to have fights there. But American team sports, I know the MLS is underway, but most of you are like me. We did the MLS trivia with Danny G, and you guys heard, not to brag or draw attention to myself, but I managed to get 5 out of 6 right. But most of you are not hardcore MLS fans. When you think about American team sports, certainly in the pro arena, you think about the NFL, you think about Major League Baseball, NBA, and NHL. Every single one of you, I bet, who is listening to me right now really likes at least one of those 4 sports. Major League Baseball is going to be back on Thursday. And then after Major League Baseball gets going on Thursday, next week, we're going to be back with the NBA, and we're going to be back with the NHL. And by August the 1st, the night of August the 1st, things are going to look amazing if you are a sports fan across this country. Now, August the 1st, I believe is, I'm looking at my calendar right now, a Saturday. So we're talking about not this coming Saturday, but by next Saturday, basically 13 days from now, 12 days from now, whatever the math is, you are going to be able to sit down on your couch and choose whether you want to watch nightly NHL, nightly Major League Baseball, nightly NBA, or if you're still a big soccer fan, nightly MLS. And all of the NFL, I believe, is going to be in the preparation point getting ready for September. And I understand some of you out there disagree with me, and disagreement is what makes the world go round. Disagreeing is not a bad thing. Debating subjects is a good thing. I believe college football is going to be back too. And so I believe by September, we're going to have the NFL, NBA, MLS, NHL, Major League Baseball, college football, NFL, all of it just thrown in together with the U.S. Open. Remember, we got a November Masters that are all scheduled to happen. And all of that is moving in an incredibly positive direction. So I want to close out my Monday show with just a charge to all of you to remember that ultimately optimists win. There's been a lot of negative and people who want to spread doom and gloom and negativity, a lot of victories for them so far in 2020. But what I have tried to do consistently with this show is let you know that throughout human history, optimists win. And there are a lot of people who got mad at me for being too optimistic about the return of sports and talking about how excited I was for sports to come back and that I expected, you can listen to Danny G, that I expected that we would have sports back in July and in August, such that I told Danny G, I said, Danny G, take your vacation now, back in May, back in June, because I said sports are going to come roaring back. And frankly, once they're here, we're going to have the wildest run of sports we've ever seen. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, all the way through the Super Bowl. It's going to be hard to catch your breath because there's going to be so much going on. And that's where we are. And I still believe no matter what, I know it's going to be a hectic 2020. I know the presidential election is going to be brutal. I know a lot of you are still dealing with the coronavirus fallout. But I still believe that sports has that uniting, powerful fabric, whether you are white, black, Asian, Hispanic, whether you are gay or straight, whether you're religious or not religious at all, sports is going to help to bring this country back together again. I really do 100% believe that.